Here are some news stories from around the world today. Ukrainian drones strike Russian tanker near Crimea in second sea attack in a day. Ukraine has escalated its naval warfare against Russia by launching 2 sea drone attacks in the Black Sea on Friday. The first attack targeted a Russian naval ship near the port of Novorossiysk, causing serious damage and disrupting maritime traffic. The second attack hit a Russian tanker carrying fuel for Russian forces near the Crimean Bridge, creating a hole in the engine room and injuring some crew members. Ukraine's security service confirmed that it was behind the attacks, which used sea drones filled with explosives. Russia condemned the attacks as acts of terrorism and warned of retaliation. The attacks come amid rising tensions between the two countries over the status of Crimea, which Russia annexed from Ukraine in 2014. Pakistan. Dozens of Imran Khan's supporters detained for protesting his arrest. Police in Pakistan have detained more than 50 supporters of former Prime Minister Imran Khan, who were protesting against his 3-year prison sentence over corruption charges. The protesters, mostly members of Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) party, gathered outside his residence in Islamabad and chanted slogans against the government and the judiciary. They also clashed with the police, who used tear gas and batons to disperse them. Khan, who was ousted from power in 2019 by a Supreme Court verdict, has denied any wrongdoing and called the charges politically motivated. He has also appealed to his supporters to join nationwide protests and civil disobedience movement against the current government. Khan was arrested on Friday after a court found him guilty of not declaring money earned from selling gifts he received in office. Zelensky says Russian bomb kills and injures people at blood transfusion center in Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has accused Russia of launching a deadly attack on a blood transfusion center in the Kharkiv region of northeast Ukraine on Saturday night. Zelensky said on his Telegram channel that a Russian-guided aerial bomb hit the center in Kupiansk, a city near the border with Russia, killing and injuring people. He posted a photo showing the center on fire and called the attackers beasts, who wanted to destroy everything that simply allows to live. He also said that Russia had targeted a facility run by Ukraine's strategic aeronautics group Motor Sich in the western Khmelnytsky region with missiles, including advanced Kinzhals and Calibers. He claimed that Ukraine's air defense had intercepted some of the missiles, but did not provide any details about the damage or casualties. The Russian strikes came after Ukraine admitted to hitting a Russian tanker and a naval base in the Black Sea with sea drones in the past 2 days. The two countries have been locked in a war since Russia annexed Crimea from Ukraine in 2014 and backed separatists in eastern Ukraine. Donald Trump calls criminal charges ridiculous at campaign rally. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has denounced the federal indictment against him as ridiculous and baseless in his first public appearance since the charges were announced. He made the remarks at 2 campaign rallies in Georgia and North Carolina on Saturday, where he also attacked the Biden administration and the Democrats. Mr. Trump is accused of mishandling hundreds of classified documents, some of which contained U.S. nuclear secrets and military plans. He allegedly kept the files at his Florida estate Mar-a-Lago, including in a ballroom and a shower. He also lied to investigators and tried to obstruct their probe, according to the 37-count indictment. Mr. Trump claimed that the indictment was a hoax by the corrupt political establishment and a travesty of justice. He said that the documents should have been covered by the Presidential Records Act, not the Espionage Act. He also said that gun-toting FBI agents had raided Mar-a-Lago. The indictment is the first ever federal criminal prosecution against a former U.S. president. Mr. Trump, who is running for the White House again in 2024, said he would never yield or be deterred by the sinister forces that were running the country. He vowed to finish the job we started, the most successful presidency. Please subscribe our YouTube channel for more news.